Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Game Watch. I am your host. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Game Watch. I am your host, RODNEY CONRAD, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. I do want to clarify, this is my first time actually doing anything quite like this. I was doing a radio DJing a few months back, trying to get into podcasting and whatnot, but it wasn't really going too hot. Luckily, a few weeks back, these guys, Solo Productions, found me, hired me for this job, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I'm just, I'm so happy to be here and doing this with you guys, or for you guys. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun things on this show. And so what we're going to get started off with each episode is a video game. That's right. We're going to be going through one of your favorite video games, and we're going to be talking about it. And it's going to be a great time. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to interview a famous video game developer. That's right. Each and every episode, we're going to be interviewing a different famous video game developer. Today we have someone that's really exciting. He apparently was a map designer for Dead Space 3, which I am a big fan of. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. It's a really fun game. So let's get into the Red Dead Redemption 2 review. So today's game, I don't think I mentioned that part. Today's game is Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a video game that came out about a group of cowboys stuck in the dying days of the dying Wild West. A fearless Arthur Morgan and John Marston team up to save the Wild West, from their vicious gang headed by the ruthless Dutch van der Wijn. This game features everything that a cowboy could ask for. Seeing as it is created by the people behind the Grand Theft Auto 5 series. There are a lot of things about this game that I just adore, right? We got the graphics. It looks like a movie. It's after all these years, it still looks so good. I'm not entirely quite sure what they did, but I believe there's something called photogrammetry, which is basically what, if you don't know what photogrammetry is, basically this technique that's used in a lot of different video games, where they basically take a bunch of pictures of the actors and of the the set, and they basically turn it into a graphic, into a video game. It's really cool stuff. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Photogrammetry, very cool stuff. I would even say so much so that I thought they were real at times.
Because unlike them, I actually have ideas.
You're a what?
Now I do actually have some problems with the game. I gotta say I love the game for the most part, but I do have some problems with the game. First of all, there's a lot of violence in the game, and sometimes that is just a little too much for me. I don't, when I play games, I try to do like the pacifist route a lot of times. And that, I just feel like the violence in this game is just a little over the top. Another thing, I wish there was a currency system. I do have to say though, again, even though I have those criticisms, the story, it can't go understated. It's a thrilling tale of gang wars, cops and robbers, those sort of old tales from back in the old days. There's a lot of like unexpected twists and turns. John Marston, he ultimately has to make a choice between choosing his family or the Wild West, the lifestyle, like the lifestyle of the Wild West. He had to basically, that's the crux of the game, really. That's the whole crux of the story, is that decision that he has to make, and whether or not he makes it is a cool part of the game. So Yeah, I mean, I was so invested. I thought the graphics were great. I was just, I can't. My mind just is blown by how they do that. Again, um, photography, photogrammetry. Now, I will say one last thing though. I was not a fan. There is a bit of a sexual part in the game. I think I think it was a little inappropriate, to be quite honest. I think they could have done without that. Um, okay, well, now we have a special guest who I mentioned earlier. He was a map designer for Dead Space 3, correct? Yes, he was a map designer for Dead Space 3. His name is Maxwell Googing. He is a wonderful guy. We're going to hop on Zoom with him here real quick, and we're going to talk to him and see how he's doing. And we're back with more Game Watch. So I just want to address the elephant in the room real quick. I was informed in the break, by my producer that the blue suit jacket that I got from the mall right after I was hired here, I purchased it. I was really excited about wearing it here. Apparently, it's conflicting with the this blue here, which sucks. But apparently, it's a bummer. Quite frankly, it sucks, but it's a producer thing, and whatever. I guess it'll make sense in the cut. I'm not editing. I don't know who's editing this, but anyways, guys, let's go ahead and switch gears here. I'm so excited to bring to you Maxwell Googing is a map designer for Dead Space 3. Maxwell, so excited to have you here, man. I guess I just want to open this up with a question about your time on Dead Space 3. What's your favorite memory? What's the memory that you cherish the most as far as like your time working there? Like what memory do you like? Is there a memory you like the most, basically?
Did you say Dead Space 3?
Yeah.
Rodney, I didn't work on Dead Space. I didn't work on Dead Space 3.
What do you mean? You said yeah, it said you were a map designer. My producer told me that you were a map designer on Dead Space 3.
I did Graveyard Wi-Fi.
That's what. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. I was under the impression yeah. Sorry, guys. That's I fucked up. Quite. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't fuck up. I mean, it was.
I did Cricket Funeral. Did you play Cricket Funeral?
Cricket Funeral.
Yeah, it was.
No, sorry.
It was on Windows.
I'm sorry, man.
I made it for Windows.
I'm sorry if I was wasting your time here. Can you just make sure next time? I mean, it's the first episode. We're just working out the kinks here. So bear with us, if you will. Right. But we just sort of.
You can ask me about Reverse Horse. I did one called Reverse Horse.
What did you do on that one? What did you do on that one?
I did all of it. I mean, I made it in my browser. I made it in RPG.
You made
maker.com.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Can you tell us a little more about
Reverse Horse?
Can you tell us a little more about your time working on that? I guess. What was your role in particular?
Yeah. I was primarily the one who made the Reverse Horse. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, honestly.
I guess. Yeah. If you can tell us more about some of your other games, and sorry, I'm pissed. I'm a little pissed. I really did think you were famous. I was under the impression that you were a famous person, and that we were going to be this was going to be a huge first episode. I even promised people we were going to be interviewing famous people. So this is just.
I mean, I'm up and coming. I'm working on a new title.
Okay. What's that called?
It's called my uncle's in the lighthouse. It's new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Rodney. I promise. I am legit.
Well, anyways, that's Maxwell Googing, everyone. I'm sorry. I really did think you were
Space 3. If you wanted me, I mean, I played it.
I don't really care much about your opinion on it. I mean, I thought you.
Why did you invite me on your show if you don't care?
I thought you worked on Dead Space 3. Okay, I thought you were a famous person that worked on Dead Space 3 that could give some insight on the experience working on a video game. But apparently, I just find out you just pet projects or some shit. Like, what do you just do? Like university projects or something?
Has a fan base. We have
so thank you guys, or thank you Maxwell Googing for joining us here today, the map designer for Dead Space 3. It was just such a pleasure to have you here. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna let you
I
go
had
now,
no
okay, buddy?
enjoyment doing this.
That's
Rodney. I
fine.
had zero.
Okay.
I had
We're
no,
gonna take
this is a
5.
waste
We're gonna
of my
take
time.
5, and we're gonna cut to a commercial.
Take 5. I'm gone. I'm gonna go work on
What am I
reverse
talking about?
course.
An ad. We're gonna cut to an ad, and then we'll be back with more. All right.
We got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
I just don't understand why you didn't tell me before. Why didn't you tell me before the episode? We started shooting like a few minutes. We could have
just spin it and
okay. No, I understand.
It's
I understand.
fine. It'll
Okay.
be fun.
Also, thanks a lot with the fucking Maxwell Googing thing. Fucking lying, dude. You lied, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Just, be right next time. Just next time. Do better. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have a little bit of a unprecedented situation here, I guess. Or maybe I guess it wasn't unprecedented to some people. My producer. All of my producers, actually. I didn't really mention this earlier. My producers, there's only a few of them, and they're great people, and I am grateful for them, but they just sort of sprung this up on me. So there's this, I don't even know how well you can see it. Can we get the B cam? Can we set up the B cam and just get like a close-up shot of this? Because, I mean, I don't even fucking know I don't know if the audience can see it, so, so basically, I guess each episode, according to the producers, there's this. Again, I would have loved to know that this is a fun segment. I just would have liked to know about it beforehand. It's basically I'm just gonna spin it, and whatever it lands on, I have to do. I don't know what any of the games are. I don't know what the rules are. I saw some of the names, and well, I mean, honestly, man, it's like a little bit disturbing. Just being completely honest, it's weird. So whatever. Okay. So I guess I'll spin it, see what happens. And each episode, so each episode I'm gonna spin this and just do a different game each episode. I mean, I get it is a fun bit, right? It's a game show. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Okay, jump until exhaustion. What the fuck? So what do I do?
I'll explain it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the one where you jump until exhaustion. So I don't know. Just jump until.
Okay. Well, I guess just like raise the camera then. Sorry, guys. I thought this was a video game show, but. We do. I still have another video game to talk about after this, right? Okay. Just checking. So can I do is it jumping jacks? I'm really out of shape. Oh, fuck. I'm really out of shape. I can't keep doing it. Oh, you're gonna make me do that every single time. Okay. Alright. Let's get everything set back up. That was stupid, man. We're gonna talk about the next game that's coming up. Here, wait, hang on. We're gonna talk about a new game. At the end of each episode, we're gonna talk about the honorable new game of the week or of the whenever this episode comes out. So stay tuned after this break to see what the new game is that everyone should check out. Thanks for screening that up on me, dude. Yeah, appreciate it. And welcome back to Game Watch. I'm your host, Ronnie Conrad, and we're gonna wrap up this first episode with the honorable new game. This is a new game that just came out or is about to come out that I think everyone should just check out. Really, quite frankly. It was the producer's idea, but. The new game is Mario Kart World. That's right, this is a highly anticipated game. A lot of people have been talking about it. Nintendo is excited to bring to life their new racing game, Mario Kart World. which is available for the Nintendo Switch. The newest edition adds the newest edition adds 24 additional player slots to the already wide range of player characters, which I mean that's a true shakeup to the franchise. You can play as your favorite Mario characters. Mine is Luigi. Play with your friends in online and local split screen not co-op, but local split screen play. I was thinking of like a shooter. Now, Mario Kart. Now, something that a lot of people don't know is Mario Kart World allows access to the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch 2 it's through a local network download, like an LAN, whatever that. Yeah, you can do. Sorry. Okay, that's okay. That's incorrect. You can't do that. It is not even on the Nintendo Switch. I'm being told it is on the Nintendo Switch 2. Which I didn't even know came out. They made a second one and they just put a 2 at the end of it, apparently. When did this come out? It's brand new. Okay, well, so I guess you can't play Mario Kart World on the Nintendo Switch, but you can play it on the Nintendo Switch 2, which you should go to your stores and pick up. I'm pretty sure, Nintendo, they tend to make stuff on the cheaper side of things. So, this is something that you can get for your kid, for your stepkid, for your cousin, for your step-cousin. This game is it's an open world game for the first ever. It's the first open world Mario game. Mario Kart game, I'm pretty sure. They probably had an open world Mario game in the past. But it's really exciting. And I just want to go over some of my favorite characters, some of the characters that you can look forward to in this game. And then I'll have to let you go here. My producer's almost giving me he's giving me the symbol. So some of the characters are Stingby. I don't know. It's a B. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kang, Donkey Kong Jr., Mario, Wario, Bowser, Luigi, Shy Guy, King Boo, Baby Luigi, and more. There's a huge list of them. I mean, I don't even have time to go over all of them. But that's a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode, and we will see you guys next time. And thank you to our sponsor, the Terralysis Network. Terralysis? I don't know.